bars. To the beam, and another star from China, 16-year-old Wenjing from the Shandong Club, bronze medalist in Lausanne last fall at the World Championships.
Now, this is not her best event. She's actually known for incredible work on bars. But when any member of the Chinese national team mounts this apparatus, the entire gymnastic world stands back in complete awe and admiration. Everything they do is taken to the limit of execution, amplitude, and artistry. Just like that. That was similar to the element that Kui did, but Kui did it with a full twist.
And she knows she only has to beat Kui's 9.35 to win.
Now this is where it becomes interesting. Although Kui had more content, more advanced elements in her routine, B is looking extremely solid, and that will be enough to impress the judges. Actually, she looks very focused. Again, although she's beautiful, she does not consider this a strong event for her. Very difficult to do. All of the new turning jumps where you lose sight of the beam, difficult to land and look that stable. Her dismount is quite refreshing, very innovative. Back handspring, gainer, double twist. She's going to be delighted with that. It's probably one of the best routines of her career.
She's got it.
And the whole national team celebrates in each other's excellence.
9.650 for Wenjing, and that will put her into first place on the beam ahead of her teammate Kui Yanyan of China. The top Canadian, Sarah Deegan, in 8th place. And in men's parallel bars, Ivan Ivankov of Belarus first at 9.175. Wang Zhu second. That missed grip costly for him. Now here's Carol with the champ.
World Cup champion Ivan Ivankov on P-bars. Did you see Huang Shu fall? And if you did, were you determined to still do your full routine, or was the thought of holding back a little bit there to win?
Yeah, I saw he fall, but I said I have to do it all my routine, and nothing changed because I think I have to think about future. I mean, world champion final and Olympic games. So even if he did all routine without fall or with fall, it doesn't matter for me. I have to do it what I must do it because I'm a world champion.
You certainly are. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Stay with us.
That's right, Yvonne. Stay with us because the accomplished Simona Amanar is coming up when we come back to the Sagit World Cup of Gymnastics. Back on the West Coast in Vancouver for the Sagit World Cup of Gymnastics as we return to the PNE Coliseum and get set for the third rotation, the men's high bar and women's vault. And World Gymnastics Power Romania ready to strut. There's Simona Amanar warming up in the vault. Her coach, the great Octavian Belu, the subject of speculation in Vancouver. The Romanian work ethic is etched in his face. Octavian Belu, shaping gymnastics' biggest talents. Lavinia Milosevic, now retired. Gina Gojan, now showing on the world stage.
I'm not a magician. I don't make miracles. I think if you ask what I give for gymnastics, I give my life. I give my time. I give my nerves. I give everything. I was for gymnastics 24 hours a day, and I put on in my priority gymnastics was on the first place. Even if we talk about family, about personal problems, about health, about other things, all this for me was till now on the second place on the priority. Gymnastics was my life, and I hope to be strong enough to work in the same way in the future.
Romania is still rebuilding after the fall of the Iron Curtain, yet the country's gymnastics machine has not missed a beat. But there's a toll. After 17 years of sacrifice, Octavian is planning to leave Romania.
Now it's time to sing a little bit to myself. I give everything to gymnastics. Now I want to sing to myself, to try to find a place to work, but not with this pressure that I feel in the last years to win the gold medal in the World Championship or Olympic Games.
Octavian is following familiar footsteps. Nadia Comaneci, the perfect 10 from Montreal, left Romania for a new life in the West. Bellu's mentor, the great Bella Caroli, vaulted to the USA nearly 20 years ago to fame and fortune, and now it's Octavian's turn.
I want to choose the best offer, and I want to find a place where I go not to rest, to work and to show the same than other coach. I'm able to do best result in a different system. To begin a new history somewhere with a few good results, and maybe to begin a new era in this new place. And I think it's not something so important if I leave or if I stay, because we show to the entire world, if Bella leave, the show must go on, and we have good results. If I leave, maybe it's a new challenge for younger coaches in Romania, and maybe a new challenge for the organizer staff from the federation to think, to find another way or a different way for the future.
Octavian Bellu, ready to export his knowledge with new athletes in a new country. And Carol, the talk is that Octavian may be headed to Great Britain.
And I think he may do just that. To join his former Romanian colleague, Adrian Stan, I think we'll have to wait to Commonwealth Games to see what he really does.
Here's one of his best athletes, Simona Amanar, the Olympic and world champion in the vault.
And this is her event. Yurchenko double twist. She's a machine on this event. Has good airtime, good sense, good feeling, can anticipate the floor whether it's a blind landing or not. Her round-off entry makes this a Yurchenko vault named after Natalia Yurchenko, but two twists, she sees the ground and tries to absorb the impact. Now, the slight hop will cost her.
9.70 for her first vault. Remember, they will average the scores from 2 vaults.
And the key here is start value and landings. This is a Phelps, named after J.C. Phelps, but it's only out of 9.8, although the landing was quite secure.
9.6 for Amanar, and a kiss from the coach. To the high bar, Aljaz Pegan, representing Slovenia. He is not ranked in the top 10 in the World Cup standings, and this is the only event he will compete in here in Vancouver.
Now, he may not be as well known as some of the big stars like Nemov or Ivankov, but he is well respected by all the guys on this circuit as one of the most original gymnasts in the world. Pegan and his coach have created a very nifty skill on this event, and it is named in his honor. He's winding up for it. There it is. That is the Pegan, and it's wild. Double front, half out, flying fearlessly above that steel bar.
One arm.
Ooh, he's a little bit stuck, and that will cost him. He needs to fly effortlessly from handstand, through swing, from release, and that pause will be a deduction. Now he's got a big dismount planned. Will he do it? 1, 2, 3, triple back.
Pegan of Slovenia. With his opening routine in the high bar.
It is such an honor for athletes to have skills named after them. And that's a motivating force for a lot of them. He swings out of the front giant, double front, half out, sees the bar, and makes it look easy. It's not.
And the score for Pegan, 9.475, so there is headroom for Nemov and Carballo, who are still to come.